All right, everyone. Hello. Good evening. Can you hear me, everyone? Good evening.
Good evening. We can hear you.
Okay. All right. So you're all welcome to this week's group session. And I hope your internets are good enough. Okay, so we will just start by I'll start by knowing how your weekend went. Number one, and what your plans for this week are. Then we can proceed. Jeremiah, how did last week go, and what's your plan for this week? What's your goal for this week? Goal.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening, Jeremiah.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Okay. Yes, you are very audible.
Okay. My week, like my last week, was quite busy. Based on the projects we were given, I was able to get my hands dirty by doing it. But for this week, I look forward to learning new stuff, new things, and also work on this week's project.
Okay, great.
I think that.
All right, exciting. Okay, so Chukudi, your turn.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening, Chukudi. Chukudi, go on. Chukudi, go on. Okay, it seems like Chukudi's network is bad. So
okay.
Okay, Chukudi.
Well, my last week was
Okay, so over to you, Samuel Obadino. When Chukudi is back, he'll do his. Samuel Obadino, your turn.
Please, I didn't get the last question you asked. What was the question you asked?
Okay, tell us how last week went for you as it concerns our class and programming and your new software career, and what your goal for this week is.
Thank God for Bootstrap. Thank God for Bootstrap. Bootstrap actually opened my eyes to a lot of shortened way to handle the web development. Should I say development or web development, or such shortened way to handle HTML, CSS? Let me put it that way. Because I noticed Bootstrap has some features I really didn't know was even. So basically, Free Code Camp taught me how to make use of HTML, CSS, but they didn't add Bootstrap into their curriculum. So with the way Code Wonders had already taught us, I think it went a long way. And I really thank God, yeah. I've been learning and coping. At least I did a kind of dummy site which I sent to him.
Okay, great.
So he already called me, and I'm already doing another apart from the one he gave to me.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so your goals for this week?
Yeah. Well, I don't know whether we'll be diving into JavaScript. Well, let's see how it goes. My goal is to learn more, work more with Bootstrap, then dive into JavaScript fully. So, at least to some extent.
All right, that's great. All right, thank you. Okay, so next is Samuel. Is like you are Samuel. Is like you are online on 2 channels, maybe on your phone and on your laptop as well.
Yeah. Yes. I'm actually my in the bedroom, so I didn't want to miss anything. That's why I had to connect via
All right. Your network is bad.
my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay. So okay. Thank you. All right. Olufolahon, Smog. Let us know how last week went for you, what you learned, and what your goals are for this week. Olufolahon, Smog. Hello, Olufolahon, Smog. Hello, can you hear me, Olufolahon, Smog? Can somebody tell him?
Hello.
All right. Did you get my question?
Yeah.
All right. So
Last week was great. I was able to lay my hands on what we had taught. I did the assignment given, but on trying a code pen, it doesn't work out. The layout doesn't form that well. I don't know why.
okay.
So this week, that's all.
This week, what? I didn't get that.
I said this week I'm aspiring to learn new things.
Okay.
All right.
So it seems like we're only three here. Ike was here before, so I guess his network is bad. Chukudi was here before. I guess his network is bad. Kevin is not here. Who else is not here? Bethel is not here. Francis is not here. So I wonder what the problem is. Let's try and reach out to them later to know what their problems are. All right.
Okay.
So someone talked about having issues with as in Samuel, that was you now having issues. Okay, that was Smog. I can't remember who having issues with Code Pen. So I think we're probably going to do a little review on Code Pen. So
Yeah, I tried the layer doesn't form well on CodePen, so I couldn't submit my assignment for review. Maybe if I can share my screen, the layout is fine on my browser, but on CodePen it was somehow smuggled up.
okay, well, Code Pen is just basically for you to start out with, like we said before, and for you to see basically what you're doing starting out, right? So we're not
All
going
right.
to Code Pen forever. Well, great. I would like to see how it looks, what it looks like. But let me hear from Chukudi. If Chukudi can, if his network is good.
Okay, so do you mean I should share my CodePen link with the
Yes,
smuggled up
you will.
layouts?
Yeah, you will do that. I will give you access to sharing. Let's hear from Chukudi first.
Okay.
Chukudi, can
All
you?
right.
Hello, Chukudi, can you hear us? Okay, so Chukudi is obviously having issues with his network. All right, so Smog, I am stopping my share, so you can share your screen with us. Is that fine? Are you ready? Hello, Samuel.
Sorry, a moment, please. I want to connect my laptop. I'm using phone. A moment, please. Sorry.
Okay. So while he's setting up, does anybody have any questions from last week? And anything you want me to demonstrate before Smog, Samuel, before he shares his screen? Does anybody have anything he wants to ask? Questions or something you want me to demonstrate from what you probably didn't understand last week?
Yes, I have a question.
All right, great.
But the question is based on what Wonderful scored me.
Okay.
When I submitted the assignment, I don't know, he said creativity 11%.
Okay.
So I now decided to ask him, but he didn't give me any reply.
Okay.
And he didn't explain if creativity meant maybe we should do something else, or we should we should do something else, or maybe he didn't explain,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
that got me worried.
Okay.
I was wondering, did I do something wrong, or
I'm sure he will give
why?
you a better explanation by the time he arrives this evening. It's actually in his hands to he scored it, so he knows why. So I'm sure just ask him when he comes on board. He will definitely give a review before he starts, for everybody. But for me, what I want to know is that it concerns coding and whatever coding issues you may have.
Yes, I have an issue with coding. I'm having issues with positioning,
Okay.
with absolute and what is it? Absolute and the other one. I've forgotten.
Fixed.
I'm having issues with positioning. I don't know how it works.
Fixed?
Yes, fixed. I don't know how it works. Like one overlapping the other, and
Okay. All right. So, but first of all,
you understand what I mean?
I'm trying to. So,
Sorry,
hold
I
on.
can't share my screen.
No, not yet. Hold on. When I'm done.
All right.
Okay, Jeremiah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, continue. You were saying. So, in what way? What exactly do you not understand about?
Like I don't know how it works. Like if I'm using positioning now, I don't know how the absolute and how I can make them overlap. Like I think when I'm using position absolute, I can use top, bottom, left, right to shift then when I'm using fixed, but I don't know how to make them overlap. Like a div will be at the background, then I can shift the other ones. Like the way it works on navigation bar, when you switch to mobile view,
Yes.
then you see this icon, menu icon.
Yes.
And I think they use positioning to change the to change the, but I don't really know how.
Okay, but
Just using both.
okay, but do you know what the use of
He said,
do you know what the absolute is used for, or how do you know what it is used for? Absolute.
right, I only know that if I use absolute, I can use top, button,
All right,
left
so
and right
we'll start
to
with
adjust.
okay, so we'll probably Aiko, your background though. Okay, so okay, we're going to do a little we're going to do something on that before we proceed. But that will be after Samuel shows us his work from last week. Does any other person have questions? Remember what I said. If you have questions, type your questions on the chat, right? Type all your questions on the chat and we'll treat them accordingly, starting with Jeremiah's question. I mean, questions that have to do with coding. If you have questions that have to do with the marking, that will have to go to Code Wonder, right? Okay. So, Samuel, you can share your screen now. Samuel, can you hear me, Samuel? Samuel Obadino, can you hear me?
It's Smog, not Samuel. Hello?
Yeah, okay. Was it Smog that asked the question before? Was it Smog?
Smog, not Samuel.
Yeah. I know there is Samuel here. I thought it was Samuel Obadino that had that issue.
It's me. This is what I was able to do.
Okay, fine, Smog.
Can you see it?
Yeah, you did well. This was what they gave
Yeah,
you.
but I'm having an issue with the footer. The small production, I want to make it to come to the middle a little bit. And then the center.
Okay. What was that the question?
So I don't know how to go about it. This is what he told us to do.
Was this the question you asked earlier?
Yes, I said when I tried copying my code on code pen, it was smuggled up. The layout was smuggled up.
Okay.
It doesn't come as like this.
Okay. Okay. But it is fine here. Okay.
Yeah, it looks okay here.
Okay. But then you don't know how to get your foot.
There is specific layout on code pen, so I couldn't submit my assignments. My link to code pen because it was smuggled up.
Okay. All right. And now you're asking a question about your footer.
Yeah, the footer.
How did you achieve the nav? It's at the center now. Go up.
Yes, I mean, I want the text to come a little bit, as in the middle, a little bit down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. How did you achieve? Go up, scroll up.
Okay.
Scroll up, up, up. So how did you achieve it?
That's all. That's all.
Yeah. With the home, about us, contact us.
The home about us, contact us, career. That is the nav bar.
They are on the center now. So how did you achieve that?
This one?
Yes, it was default for you now. When you used the nav bar, it gave you this.
Yes, I use the nav bar. I use Bootstrap for the nav bar.
Yes.
And I use margin left to shift the home about us to left.
Okay, but
the left side. I use margin to make the welcome to your world interesting to come a little bit down from the nav bar.
Yeah, I understand. What I'm trying to say is
All
that
right.
the centering of demo class, home, about us, and can you guys see my mic, my cursor? I doubt. I'm not sharing my screen. But this.
No, you can't share it.
Okay, so home, about us, contact us, career that you have here, and demo class.
Yes.
You didn't have to center them by yourself now. After you use the nav, that's Bootstrap nav, it automatically placed them all at the center.
All right.
Is that correct? I'm asking you.
No. When I use the Bootstrap, the demo class, home, about us, everything was aligned to right side.
No. Yes. That's not what I'm asking you. But they were but it was all on the center. They were all on the center. Like
everything was aligned on the left side.
Left side, but center now, center to the top. Like if you look at it, the difference between that's from the top to the demo class and from demo class to the bottom seems like demo class is at the center.
Really?
When I say center, I don't mean center of the page. I mean in between.
Okay.
Like
in between. Yes, I understand. Yeah, I understand now.
Did you achieve that yourself, or it was because, or it was?
I did this myself.
So why can't you do for the other one now? Why can't you do for the footer? That's what I want.
No, I tried checking a Bootstrap footer. I couldn't find Bootstrap footer, so I used the normal footer stuff.
Okay. So it's obvious you didn't get what I was saying. Okay, so fine. It's obvious also that you are not the one who centered the nav. You just used Bootstrap nav, and it did some of the work for you. So it's not a problem.
I use Bootstrap nav, and I use the margin left to.
Yes, I get.
Align the.
I get your point. Okay, so basically, all you need to do in this place is your work here is. Did you use grid or Flexbox? Did you use grid or Flexbox for your work?
No, I use card fluid container. I don't use grid or Flex. I use div for this stuff.
Yes, I understand you. Is this Bootstrap? What you did here is Bootstrap.
No. Normal HTML.
HTML, CSS.
And CSS.
So you styled it yourself from beginning to the end.
Yes. I just use only Bootstrap for the nav.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Yes, but then when you call okay, it's fine. Right? Let me see your code.
Okay.
We were 7 here. Who left?
Sorry, can you see my code?
Nope, you're not sharing it yet. We are still on your.
Okay, I'm coming.
All right, come quickly. Hurry up, hurry up.
Sorry, is it showing?
No, it's not showing yet. Okay, yes, it's fine now. Okay. Scroll.
This is my HTML. I should scroll down.
Yes, down. Scroll down. Yeah.
Yeah, there's it.
How can you say you did not use Bootstrap now? Eh? How can you
I
say?
thought I used
Eh?
Bootstrap for the nav.
Eh? Scroll up. Scroll up, oh, Oga.
That is all.
Scroll up.
Okay.
Hold on. You scroll up. I don't know if I'm saying the right thing or wrong. Let's
Okay, this is the
your
section.
cursor up. Take your scroll
I
bar
see
up.
section.
Take your scroll bar to the toppest, to the uppest. There's a word like that. Scroll up now. I want
I'm scrolling up.
to see your link.
Okay, that is the up. I'm already at the up now.
I can see CSS style. I can see your CSS. I can see Bootstrap. I can see Bootstrap removed. So we actually have Bootstrap here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
So, and you said you use Bootstrap for only the nav. Am I correct?
It's
Hello?
the inbuilt Bootstrap and it's the CSS. I mean, how will I put it? The inbuilt CSS in Bootstrap. I use it because I link it here. Bootstrap, CSS, Bootstrap domain.css. The minified
That's Bootstrap now.
CSS in Bootstrap.
That's Bootstrap.
Yeah, yes.
So you actually
Okay.
you actually added Bootstrap to your file. You have Bootstrap in your CSS folder, and you're using
Yes.
So you can't tell me you didn't use Bootstrap for your work because I can see Bootstrap here. If you completely remove this bootstrap.min.css, you would find that a lot of the whole work you have in your body, that is outside the nav, they would all scatter.
Scramble.
Eh?
Yes.
Or do you want us to
Yes.
like all scatter now? So
No. They scattered a code pen when I tried it.
that's because you probably didn't link your Bootstrap properly in CodePen.
Okay.
So did you put this your link Bootstrap link in CodePen?
I put everything. I copied this old code into code.
But then after you copy the whole code, your folder structure was it the same thing as folder structure here?
In CodePen, no.
Now, so you cannot call what doesn't exist. Do you understand? So you cannot
All
say
right.
like you did here ./css/bootstrap.min.css, and then when you get to CodePen will look for a file called CSS, right? And look for Bootstrap in that
All
file.
right.
And if it doesn't see it, then you won't get what you want. So that's probably what happened. Okay, so I wanted to
sorry. How would I copy the folder to CodePen? I think I don't know how to go about that one.
Okay, so it's fine. We can always do that. I will show you, right?
All right.
How you can easily link your stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so basically for the answer to what you asked for your footer, all you need to do is basically to. So I asked you a question.
My footer. Can you see my footer?
No, I can't see your footer. So I asked. Okay, yes.
Yeah, I scroll down. Yeah.
I can see it. So I was trying to say, I asked you a question if you used grid or flexbox.
Or flex.
So
No, I don't use flexbox.
No, so it really depends on the CSS you're using. The CSS that you are using right now is CSS4.
Hello, I can hear you.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, I can hear you properly now.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. So I said the CSS you are using right now, the Bootstrap you're using right now is Bootstrap 4. Am I correct?
Yes.
Bootstrap 4 is built on Flexbox. Do you understand me?
Okay.
It's built on what?
Okay.
Flexbox.
Flexbox.
Not exactly grid. Do you understand? Bootstrap 3 is built on grid. Now, when we say grid, we're talking about the fact that you know that your screen is implicitly divided into four columns, right? And that when you use col 1, col 2, col 3, col 4, basically you are trying to match it with a particular column based on the grid system. So the grid system is saying that your system is broken down into 12 columns and that you can position your containers based on all those things, right? But what Flex is doing for you is that it is not too rigid. You know, with Flex, you can easily position your items irrespective of the grid system. You know, the grid system makes it very, very rigid, but with Flex, it's not something that I can explain enough. But as we use it, you get to probably see how easy it is. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is that basically here in your footer, if you understand Flex box, all you need to do is to use your align item, right? Align item, center, and then there's a justify. I think that's justify container also, center. If you use that, this particular thing is going to get you what? To the center. Else, you can just use, that is in your div where footer is, you just put a style there and you do padding. Maybe not give it a padding top, you know, and then it will match, it will try and put it at the center. Are you following me? I could
Yes, I'm following you.
Okay, let me see if I can request.
But you are breaking at some interval.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so I just asked for
I should approve.
Approve it, yes.
Okay.
Have you done that?
Yes.
All right. So for example, I will just use the style here instead of, so basically you can just do a style here and do a padding top of, let's say, 15 pixel. Right? And
okay.
That should does it save it automatically?
No, are you searching for the Chrome?
No, don't
for
worry.
The browser?
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. I just want to save. I don't know. Oh. Okay, my system is quite different from yours. Maybe you help me save it.
Yes, I'm using Windows.
Okay.
Just press Control S. That's all.
Okay, my Control S is, my save is not the same thing as your save. So let me just do.
I go to File and Save. File, Save.
All right, that's better. Okay, it has saved it. All right, so. It's taking some time.
I think you should refresh the page.
Yes, I will. I just want to get to the bottom, right?
Okay, yes. This is what I want to achieve.
Oh, have you seen, has it shown on your system?
Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Hello, everyone.
All right.
Can you see what is happening? So basically, we didn't have to do too much to achieve what we want. I mean, with Flex.
Yes, I've seen it. It's shown. Yeah.
Okay, so basically all we just did was to add a padding, just to add a padding, right? if this padding is too much, you can reduce it, right? You can reduce it to maybe 12 or something. But it's not that wasn't a big deal at all, right? So I think that is settled. You could reduce it to 12 or something.
Hello, guys.
Yes. Oh, our guy is around. So Jeremiah. Okay. So well, Olufola, that's it. Jeremiah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Okay. Did you leave any question for me? Okay. Nobody left any question.
Yeah.
Nobody left.
Okay. Thanks very much. Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So thank you guys. We have Wonderful here. Let's Wonderful. You're welcome. So over to you. They will start with asking a couple of questions. Jeremiah, you can ask your question now before we proceed. So Wonderful can answer you and then. All right.
Okay, I can ask my question now.
Yeah. Wonderful is here.
Hello, Mr. Wonderful.
Hello.
Mr. Wonderful. Okay, you can hear me. I wanted to ask.
Hello. Hello.
Who is helloing us? Please go on, Jeremiah. Let me be sure. Hold on. Let's be sure that Wonderful is here. Wonderful, are you here? All right. He's probably still stepping up. All right. So once he's up, you can ask your questions, right? Okay.
Okay. No.
Does anybody have another question?
I'm here, guys. I'm here. I thought my mic.
All right. I want to ask about
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, Wonderful.
I said I'm here.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can hear you. So let's do this one after the other. Jeremiah wants to ask a question concerning his scoring. I'm sure I told him I'm sure that you're going to do a review on all those scores before you start. So, but over to you guys. Over to Jeremiah. You can ask a question, I guess, or Wonderful. Over to you.
Okay. Yeah. So, Jeremiah, you can ask a question.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Wonderful.
Good evening.
I wanted to ask the assignment you gave. How, I don't know, the scoring part, I was not really okay with it. You gave me creativity 11%, and I didn't really understand the creativity aspect because the assignment was straightforward, and I think I did what the assignment asked. So I wanted to know where my my 11%.
Downsides, yeah. Don't worry. I really get you. Okay, that's a really nice question. I thought most of you won't even like question your scores, and this is actually very, very nice. It's really good. All right, so you know what I want to. Now I will just quickly ask you like a couple of questions as a person. So, what's the meaning of being creative? What's the meaning of creativity?
I should
Yeah,
answer.
you can answer. I'm talking to you directly.
Okay. Well, to me, creativity is when you.
No, don't say due to your assignments. Just say like what the meaning of creativity is. Don't worry, I'm trying to bring out something.
Okay, I should Google what is the meaning of creativity.
No, just say it. No, like what you know the meaning of creativity is.
Creativity is when you do something extraordinary.
All right. So now I gave you a design, and then what you converted to me was it extraordinary?
I would say it was extraordinary, but
calm down. Just calm down. Don't worry. I know. I calm down. Let me just talk. All right. So essentially, the way I score people creativity wise, is number one. Were you on the call? Were you on the mock-up call?
Yes, I was on the call.
You were on the mock-up call.
Yes, I was on.
Yeah, so I specifically told you guys that you guys can be creativity. So what I was expecting most of you guys to do was take the number I gave you, take the number I gave you, and then that same background I did with the header, and then 3 cards under it, and then a footer. That was what I was expecting. Because the moment I said, okay, you guys should be creative, I was expecting one person out of all of you to do the exact same thing, and then tell me that Shebi said we should be creative. Shebi said we should be creative about it. So the point is, I just wanted to see how people will just actually go out of their way. That even if there's a mock-up, and then the mock-up is not really like flexing out their design skills or the way they can actually like bring out something or output something. You can see when I gave you the scores, I actually gave you everything. All your scores was A apart from the creative side. So the point is, I wasn't expecting you guys to even get like a lot of A's in the creative side because I'm not even sure you guys even understood like the requirements I requested for in the creativity part. But I just wanted some people to like at least just be creative a bit about it. Like, okay, something is meant to be here. You actually did a very great work. You can see immediately I saw your work. Even before scoring, you already texted you, and that was not even normal. Because as I saw it, I was so impressed. I was like, okay, nice, very nice. Like you did this. Even your code was clean. Your CSS pattern, there was no inline styling. I was like, nice. So when you just showed me, I was like, okay, great. And then immediately I reached out to you and then I showed you your scores and all of that, all of those. So right now the creativity part was just it's just meant to be out of the score, but I kept it there. So the next time when I tell you to be creative about something, I didn't say you should actually like do out of context, but then make it in context and then you do it like you actually like replicate it. Because the point is, once you start working with designers or with Fortune 5 companies, they always expect, for example, now they're working with the designer and then designer is really bringing out like really bad designs. Like all of these things are actually like color riot, and then when you're trying to reproduce it, you just discuss with the designer and tell the designer, oh, this your design cannot fly for like world class development. Or why don't we do like this? Why don't that's when somebody is actually creative in development and say, okay, let me see how it looks like, and then you just create something on your front end, and then you see it's really marveled. Like, wow, okay, the designer did this, and see what you created. You created something close, and then you state your point that okay, this one you didn't do what exactly what the designer did was because you wanted to like make this part nice because this is what the business requirement does. The business is trying to focus on learning pattern, and then I feel like the color for learning is blue and the designer used pink. So I just felt so the point is I just want to teach you guys the habit of being creative. I don't want to teach you guys the habit of being out of context. That's why I give most equals to down. I actually give you the perfect score. But the point is, being creative actually goes a long way. Even when you even feel like you are being creative, to some people you're actually never creative at all. So don't just leave the creative part out. But next time when I tell you to be creative, you just go out of your way. I'm not even saying you should change design entirely. I'm even expecting some of you to say, okay, I learned how to import fonts. So now I imported my own font into the site and then I use this nice font. The point is actually iterative. The learning is iterative. So once you learn some new things, like some really, really crazy things, actually makes sense. You put it into it, check it, and then you actually did. All of you did a very great job. I think I told all of you that actually like did some things not close to design. I told you why, and then I gave all of you like your scores, and it's actually nice. I was really impressed with all of you. You guys really did a good job. You guys amaze me. So right now I'm just really going to go into today's class. I'm just really going to go into this class. All right. So I'm just seeing IK's test. Okay. So IK, I am. Is it IK on this call? All right. So all right, great. So Jeremiah, do you understand what I said?
Yes, I understood what the direction you are.
Yeah. No. Your code is actually fine. Your code is actually fine. And then note, if I don't tell you to focus creativity on something, please just do it exactly the way you see it. So that way people know you're professional. But then if somebody tells you that okay, you're free to be creative, and then you can now start doing so. Once you don't actually have the requirement to be creative, imagine I didn't say you should be creative and then I scored 11%. You can now come and say, okay, no, that's not my score. I should actually score you, and then I'll be like, it's fine because I didn't say it. So whenever I say you guys should be creative about something, I expect a pattern different from what I give to you, but then not extensionally like far different, but then something actually close to it. I'm sure you guys understand what I'm saying. All right, so today I will just be going directly to what we'll be doing today. For those of you that didn't watch the mock-up class, please say hi. All right, nobody's saying it. Great. So for those of you that didn't watch the mock-up class, good. For those of you that watched it, very nice. So last week we did a design. All right, so everybody just move into your document folder. So Smog, hello Smog. Hello Smog. Yeah, so I'm trying to call you now.
Hello,
Actually, yeah, I'm trying to call you now. Okay, so I'm trying.
Hello, can you hear me?
All right, yeah, I can hear you. So I'm trying to call you now.
Hello.
Is your laptop on?
Yes, my laptop is on. Sorry, I'm having an issue submitting my assignments. When I copied my code, I think I explained to Mr. Kelechi, when I copied my code on CodePen, it was somehow smuggled up. So I showed him my layout on the browser and he told me it was okay. So I think the issue I'm having now is how can I copy my folder to CodePen?
You don't need to copy your folder to CodePen. So it depends.
Sorry. What I discovered that the CSS, the Bootstrap stuff, the link doesn't work on CodePen.
Okay. So very nice. Okay, I'm really sorry. So I'm really sorry that I didn't actually like. Okay, so I think that's really my fault. I'm exceptionally sorry for that. I didn't actually teach you guys how to use CodePen, but maybe because I just guessed that you guys would have figured it out. Sorry for that. Okay, so let me quickly do this. So you guys should just
All right, excuse me. How are you going to call me now?
Who is IK?
Oh, small.
Okay, yeah. So nice. No, don't worry. Just wait. I will show you guys how to use the online tool now. So once you want to submit assignments, you have less issues. All right. So let's go to CodePen. Everybody go to CodePen. Yeah, you can mute your mic now. Everybody go to CodePen. All right. So.
Hello, Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
We can't see your screen. Though.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to set my screen so you guys don't see the formal call. Sorry. All right, so are we at CodePen, guys? All right, so let me try and share my screen. Okay, so share just my screen. Yep. All right, so you guys, can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah.
Yes. So Smog, I think you're like breaking really hard.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Smog, you can just like mute your mic.
I'm not the one breaking.
I say you can mute your mic now. Yeah, so
Hello. Hello. Okay. While he's still fixing whatever issues, let me show you. Let me try and share my screen as well. Let's see if it is possible. Okay.
Hello guys, can you see my screen?
Okay, I unshared
Hello?
I unshared your screen, so you can share it again.
Who's cracking over and over again?
I unshared.
No, your screen. Can't see your screen. We can't.
What is
Share it
happening
again.
now?
Share it again. I unshared it.
Oh, you unshared it. What? Okay, fine. All right. So I want to like switch my network to something else. All right. So let me go back to our code. Okay. I'm trying to look for the place that I called. All right. So AXP. Right. So AXP code. Okay. So this is what we do. So everybody, if you go to bootstrap.com. If you go to bootstrap.com, bootstrap strap.com. Oh my god, mistake. Wow. Okay, so you click on get started. You see this link, this CSS link. Can you see it? Can you guys see this thing?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you click on copy, you see copy to clipboard. So you see this is a new pen. Now, I will now go to settings. When I go to settings, you see HTML, you see CSS, you see JavaScript, you see behavior. I'll go to CSS. When I go to CSS, you see CSS preprocessor, you see CSS base, you see vendor prefix. I don't need all those ones for now. I will now come to this place. Can you see this place? And I'll press Control V.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll copy that place. The only thing I just need now is I don't need all this cross origin. The only thing I need now is a link. Yep. So I just need HTTPS stack bootstrap. Okay. So look at what I need. I just need this link. This link here. Can you see it? I'm gonna show you again. So you just copy this link. This is the only thing you need from Bootstrap. Just this only thing. You guys don't understand. So add external style sheet /pens. Can you see it? Add external style sheet /pen. So if you also have like an external style sheet, like imagine you're using Bootstrap, you're using another external style sheet, you just copy their CDNs. So they are called component data network. So they are like files hosted online. So you can just source them and put them inside this place. So it's called, you just come to the pen setting. Let me show you again. Settings. In the settings, go to CSS, come down here and then paste it. When you paste it, then you can now save and close. Do you understand?
Yes.
Please, maybe you guys should just look for like a strong internet because I'm hearing a lot of breakage from you guys' voice. Who is trying to say something? Anybody trying to say anything? Wow. All right. Hello, guys. Hello.
Yes, I don't know. Can I hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Did I stop talking?
No. It's still going on. I heard when you were asking the question that maybe we needed a stronger internet connection.
Yeah, okay. So for those of you not answering, I don't know why. So let's go. So now if you've already imputed that into your CSS, you've already imputed that CDN into your CSS, you just come back here and then come and copy your HTML file or your HTML document. So if I come back here and I do this, let me take one of my HTML files and then I put it there. So if I put it there, the only thing I need, can you see now? Can you see that it just automatically displays the card? Can you guys see now? So I don't need to copy Bootstrap. So I think one of you copied.
I can say.
So one of you copied the whole of Bootstrap inside this place. I'm coming. Let me go and check the person. Okay, so but you know yourself. So next time, don't actually do that. We just use the CDN. That's why it's on. That's why it's an online editor. And then I'm trying to like teach you guys how to use the tool now. So You can save the document, you can rename the document. Just click on this pen. It's going to rename the document. You can save that document. When you save it, it saves the document on your pen. The meaning of fork document is imagine it's somebody else pen, and then you want to like own rights to edit it. You can just fork the pen. It goes to your pen library. So in these settings, you can add HTML, you can add suffix for the head, you can add HTML classes, and you can add a lot actually. So you can come to JavaScript preprocessors. So imagine you also want to add like jQuery CDNs. That's if we already start imputing JavaScript into our code, you would just also add it here. So behaviors too, same thing. You might choose to use spaces or tab and all of those things. All right, so that's already like plenty.
Sorry, please. Can you go back to the settings again? Yeah, the CSS part. Is this the first box or the second box? Sorry.
So you see, add external style sheet pen. See, you can read. So any URL added here, be added as a link.
The first one.
Oh my God, Smog.
Yes.
Like your internet is like really breaking. So it's all right. So
sorry.
All right. So add external style sheets /pen, and then you just see any URL added here will be added as link in order before the CSS editor. So to link another pen here to include the CSS from that pen and blah 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 blah. Just add it as a CDN here. Do you guys understand? All right. So I think that's all for explaining this part. So if you want to actually go advanced into writing like other things like if you want to write like SAS, if you want to write tidy CSS, if you want to write full CSS, if you want to write blah 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 and all of that, you can come here and do that. So you have types of, you can tidy HTML, you can analyze your HTML. So if you don't know how to indent your HTML web, you can just auto indent it by pressing tidy HTML. So it just tidies it up. So if you come here now, you automatically indent it in the code pen way. All right, so let's move on. So everybody, let's just all go to AXP project. So if you didn't take the class last week, you are wrong. So what I currently want to say on everybody's browser is this. If you don't have this, you're wrong. Is everybody having this? If you have this, say aye. Am I talking to myself?
No. I do have that.
Who is talking? Chukudi. Okay, you don't have that.
I do.
You have that, Abby?
Yes.
Smoke, do you have that? Smoke, can you like switch to a 4G internet?
Yes, I'll copy the link.
What is happening here? Samuel, are you on this call?
Yes, I'm here.
Why don't you say I?
I'm almost.
Hey, Smog, please mute your mic for now, please. Mute your mic for now, please. Your internet is like is breaking so much that it's like confusing. All right, so if you have done it up to this place, say I. That's why I just requested for now.
I.
Who is that? Is that AK?
Yes.
All right, Kevin, are you on this call?
It's not on the call. I'm close.
It's not on the call.
Yes.
Okay, so let me check the people on this call. All right, so Samuel, have you done it up to this place?
Yeah, I'm very close, but I'm still working on the picture to place on it.
Okay, Chukudi, are you done with this place? Chukudi. Hello, Chukudi. Okay, I'm not sure it's on this call.
Yes, I'm done.
So when I asked specifically that who is done
I'm
with this page?
done.
Why didn't I? Eh?
I think he's
Okay.
also having a network issue, so it's probably not having packet losses.
Okay, no, it's not. Jeremiah, are you done with this part?
No.
Okay, so you are not done with that part, right?
No.
Okay, okay. All right, so it's just 2 people that we have that is done, right?
I think Chukudi just sent a message down now that it's done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just Chukudi and Ike are done. All right, so do you know it's really, really annoying to have done a call? Okay, let me tell you guys, I went through stress even uploading that video on the Slack channel. Like I went through like a lot of stress.
Sorry.
Wait, don't worry. I said mute, everybody
Yeah.
mute your everybody mute your mic now.
I'm done to this part.
Okay, Smog. Okay, don't worry. Just mute your mic out. Just mute your mic. So we have Smog. Yeah, I can check with this. So I uploaded this video. Like I went out of internet. I went to get internet again. When I went to get internet again, this thing failed like 4 times. Uploading the video for you guys that didn't come for the mock-up classes. First, I didn't complain that you guys didn't come for the mock-up classes. Fine. Then I went through the liberty of uploading the video on your channel. I uploaded the video on your channel on Friday, last Saturday, last Sunday, and then this today. You had the whole of today up to the night. And then somebody is telling me he has not done, he has not finished, he's still on it. Is that supposed to make me happy? I'm just supposed to say, okay, fine, nice, don't worry. The next class of today is meant to continue with this part. What do you want to do? You wait and then wait for the other video again. All these things don't really make sense. Like all these things don't actually like append to your learning. You can't continue doing this. When they are dropping something once and for all, you guys are meant to like pick it up straightforward. Because we have not actually covered the lot during the whole week now. Because we are still going back and forth. There is no understanding. Can't stay on it 1 hour YouTube video, and it's actually been stressful. Tribe Square goes through the whole stress of dropping these videos on either the Slack channel or the YouTube group, and then you guys will comfortably not wait for the next class. We will come and talk. Where you now ask questions about the former class, and then I have to recap again. I dropped a video on the channel for everybody, and then some people comfortably didn't pick up the video. Okay, great. All right. Let's continue. It's fine. For those of you that didn't copy it, good job. Continue doing what you know how to do best. Good job. All right. So for those of you that have completed this, let's move on. So I told you guys last week that we're going to like be finishing a site on Pinterest. So let me go back to that site. It's on my. Let's see the point. Not being page.
I'm sorry, I don't know. I found the code. I'm done now.
Great. All right. So for those of you that are done, let's move forward. Let's try and finish up this part. All right. So as you can see in this mock-up, we have converted the first part. Am I correct? So we've taken our time to convert this part. Let me try and widen it. Where's my internet this slow? Okay, so can you guys see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right, so great. So now we'll be moving forward to doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be moving forward to doing this part. Choose your meal, and then unpack your box, create magic, and then we'll do this part, and then we'll do this part. Probably finish up all of this part today. So it's going to really be a long day. So let's go. So first, in order to cut our work, I would upload some couple of images on the channel now, and then you guys should just go and pick it up from there. So the images we're using. All right. So the first thing one is choose a meal. So choose a meal. The first one is choose a meal, and oh, we even have the images here. Great. So let's just take the image from here. I'll download the image from that place. You can just get it. Hey, the image is an SVG. Yay. Alright, so copy auto element. Okay, so let me put my code base. Control N, Control V, Control S. Yeah, so I want find me so let me drop the first image. Let's look at it. Alright. Okay. Everybody go to the classroom channel and then pick these images up. So find meal. Image 1. Unpack box should be image 2. Get that for you guys. Can you guys see the image on your Slack channel? Eh?
Yeah, it's only one image.
I've seen only one image.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sorting the other images out now. That's it. Okay, so I think I should have this thing ready now. So I have one. Okay, so I should have meal and then unpack box. Okay, so okay. So now when you download the images, push the images to your what's the name? Push the images down to your so put those 3 images inside your IMG folder. You should have an IMG folder, am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so put those 3 images into your IMG folder. Have you kept into your IMG folder?
Hello, Mr. Wonderful.
I can hear you.
my laptop have battery issues. Kind of, it's like a television. Once there's light, it will go off. It will go on. Once there's no light, it will go off. So now they have brought the lights. I'm kind of switching about to them. So
They
I'll
brought the
go off
light.
now. Yeah,
They
I'm using
brought
gen
the
to
light.
power my system. I'm using the light gen to power my system now. Like kind of changing over, so my system will go off now. Right now. So
Oh, so you
I'll
want to
get
change
back
over?
to
Abi? Who is talking? Who is talking?
yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Don't
about
worry.
to look. Okay.
Don't worry. We're pretty not going to have gone so far. So if you just change over, you meet us. It's just 5 minutes. All right. So you guys have actually like done that path. Have you copied it into your IMG folder?
Yes, I have.
All right. So let me share my desktop now, so we can all see. All right. So great. So let's go back to our page, our projects now. So you should have this on your code base now. You have this on your code base. If you go to landing.html, you should have this. All right, let's go. So now go to the section. Can you guys hear me? So now go to the section as you have in this place. First, I want to change some things. So now see, you can see this get started button. You can see that it's orange. So now I'll do some things now that you guys are going to see. So now, wait, I'll give you guys the color code. Yep. So I want this color code. So go to your Slack channel and pick up the color code. So this color code, yep. Color code for the button. Yep, so color code for the button, I've copied it there. So now you come to your CSS with me. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, landing.css, not style.css. So you know my doing landing page. So landing.css, come to landing.css. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, so come to, is my screen still showing?
No.
What is happening? Can you guys see hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but there's no, you are not sharing your screen.
Wow, what is happening? Okay, 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. Yeah, I think I've sorted it out. 1 minute. Okay, yeah. All right, so I think I know what the issue is. All right, you guys will be able to see my screen now. Can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
All right, so come in. Let me try and like do some things. All right, so I want to set up the rules for this. So now let me explain. So we have. Let me take all this guy away. Yeah, we probably don't need all these guys. Don't need these guys. Yes. Okay, so now the root. What is the root? So there's something that we actually call universal CSS property system. So universal CSS property system. So now when you move into your code, you will see whenever you actually continue writing your code in CSS, especially when you're not using SCSS or CSS preprocessors that can actually allow you like do some other things, you actually need the factor of having like a reusable component or having like a variable that can actually hold a particular value. Like for example, now if we want to be calling that color orange, we want to go to the site and start copying that code all over and over again. So anytime I want to call orange, we go and copy that code and paste it. So now we don't want that. We just want a root system where once you just want to call orange, we'll just say something like team orange or something like orange food or something that we can just actually like call so fast that it just brings out that orange color in no time. So now you come here and then inside the root, properties are represented with double dash. What did I say? Double dash. Properties are represented with double dash. Just 4 participants on this card. What is happening?
Maybe internet issue.
Okay, good. So properties are represented by double dash. So you go on this you go on this path and then you click double dash and then let's say something like team orange. So team dash orange. Team orange. So now I'll go back to your Slack channel and then I would copy. Where's your Slack channel? Yeah. So I'll go back to your Slack channel, then I'll copy the color code for the orange. So let me take this color code. Yep. So yeah, so this is the color code I want. So I'll paste this here at the team orange. Can you see? Samuel, can you see? Samuel, can you see? Wow, is Samuel out of the call too again?
Hello?
Yeah.
Ike, welcome back.
Yes.
I can say.
Ike, I hope you're not lost.
I'm lost.
Yes.
I don't know what is it.
Okay, I lost.
There's also something that I wanted to explain.
Ike, I can't like.
I encountered when I chatted you Iceland that
Okay, don't worry. Just mute your mic. That's all. Let me explain. Let me explain over. Let me explain over.
Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
Mr. Wonderful.
Hello? Wow.
Hello, Mr. Wonderful.
Probably is having network issues.
Hello, Mr. Wonderful.
Oh my God.
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Wonderful.
Okay, it's Kelechi here.
All right.
Okay, so maybe he had an issue with his network and he's gone to.
Network, yeah.
Okay, so how many of us make use of 4G?
I do.
Smog, you do.
Yes.
I do.
You still have issues with your network. So what we're going to
Really?
do, I don't know. I think you do. You used to, at least, maybe like you did on this call. Samuel, what about you? Hello? Samuel, can you hear me? Ike,
Yeah.
what's your network again?
I'm using, presently right now, I'm using MTN, but I have Airtel 4G.
And the MTN is MTN 4G?
No, it's not.
I think I mentioned it before. You guys really need to get like a 4G for whatever network works best for you. When you find yourself at home or wherever you find yourself, whenever or make sure that you have a 4G. Right? It's very, very essential. We'll see what we can do going forward about the network issues for everybody here.
Hello?
Now, please do your best to get a 4G. All right.
Hello?
Hello?
Wonderful. Are
Hello?
you?
Yeah, hello. I'm here. I'm hearing
Hello?
you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful, I'm
Hello, we
hearing
can
you.
hear you.
Hello, guys.
Hello?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Hello, guys. Jesus
Can you
Christ.
hear us? We can hear you.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, don't worry. God, calm down. Jesus, calm down. I know you can hear me. The yellow is already too much. I'm sorry. So you guys can mute. You guys can mute now. If you can hear me, it's fine. I'm sorry. I don't know. My internet just got shaking. My internet is like IK's computer too. So once they check the charger, it's going to die. I'm sorry. So let's go to. Wow, I don't like all this breakage and all these things. I'm sorry, guys. So can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
All right. So let me explain again. So I was saying root. So root is a general CSS property engine that actually holds all our variables. So now, so thank you. So we won't actually want to be calling like some couple of properties all over and over again. Like for example, now there are some things I want to use, like they are general. So there are some things I'll be calling frequently, and then I don't want to go to your Slack channel. I'm gonna be copying the code for orange over and over again. So I'll just call a general variable for that orange. And once I call the general variable for that orange, that's just fine. It's done and it's dusted. So now, calling our variable, we represent inside this root and selector, we represent our variable with double dash. What did I say? Double what?
Dash.
Double
Double
dash.
dash. So I can say double dash ik is equal to color red. So if I want to call color red, I can just say var double dash ik. It just gives me red automatically because it's inside the root. So for now, we'll just leave the only property that we want inside the root is team orange. So now the selection, I want the selection to also have dash as team orange. So what is the selection? So now if you go on normal sites and then you do like this, you can see when I highlighted this thing, the color is like orange kind of thing, like pink.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yes.
It's like fuchsia
Exactly.
pink.
So you see this thing is done by this selection. So it's done by this selection. Is this selection property that is this selection selector that's actually doing that? So now we want the team to be orange and it should have a color of white. Also MOZ is so when it gets to Mozilla Firefox, it should also do the same thing. So team orange. And then our placeholder. So our placeholder is for example our input boxes. So you can see this color here, message general. Can you see? Message general, message hashtag general. You see this color
Yeah.
is controlled by this placeholder. Can you see? It's controlled by this placeholder. So right now, I'll leave out this placeholder for now because I'm not sure we need it. So I'll just comment it out. I thought you guys have to comment. So just comment it out, control slash or command slash. All right. So moving forward, when you save it, and then you go to your side, and then you go to your landing page. If you start it again and then you do like this, you should have this. Can you see? So that when I select this thing, I do the same thing.
Sorry, Mr. Wonderful.
I can hear you, bro.
Sorry. This can I interject something?
Why not?
Actually, I not use through that CSS format. Instead, I had.
No, you can't do that. So I told you that professionally, I told you that professionally, and then professionally, whenever you're writing a CSS, it has to be in the external styling. Because you cannot achieve a lot in inline styling. So inline styling doesn't allow pseudo classes. You can't do over with inline styling. You can actually do over with internal styling, but inline styling actually doesn't allow a lot. It leverages you on a lot of things. So external styling is actually the best. So if you're using inline styling in this class I'm using external styling. So I can't see any reason why you're using inline styling.
Yeah, if you could remember last week, I was like, I have a problem like putting an image
So I said exactly. Don't worry. I already saved you all the stress. I sent the code on your Slack channel, and I know that's almost a video. You just copy the code and paste. You didn't even watch the video.
No.
I
didn't do that.
I sent. Just go on the Slack channel. You see the code base. So take the code. You can take the code base for the CSS and the code base for the HTML, and then paste it so you can meet up with this class. Because I won't want us to wait. You have a lot to cover. All right. So
Okay. You don't see get me.
Right.
I'll talk to you later on.
No. Don't worry. Talk to me now. What is happening? Because you can't be like missing out on the class.
Oh, okay.
Who is talking?
It's me, okay.
All right. So what happened?
I tried using the external and it was not just working. Like I was so frustrated. I was calling Benny late that night, but he was not picking up. They called someone else, Chukodi, they were not picking up. I was so frustrated.
I'm coming, but then you texted me and then you say yours was not showing, and then this is actually so, and then you texted me again that it's already showing. So how do you do this?
That is the internet. Use the internet. It works. No, not this one. I don't think I.
So what are you talking about?
I don't think I posted it. Like, okay, I'm coming.
If you didn't send it, if it's not working, then you check the way you linked it. There's nothing wrong with your styling. It's the way you link your styling. That means it's not actually still seeing that style already. It's not seeing that style yet, and that's really bad for your. Just screenshot your code base for me, and then screenshot your folder structure. That's the way where you kept it. I'm waiting for it. All right, so let's continue with our class, guys. So presently now this color is orange, and I don't want it to be orange. So let's go. Now I will do something because that's what I mostly do. So I do something most times in my CSS. I usually call something general. I usually call some general properties. So let's go. So general properties. I would comment it out, and then I'll come and then close it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, that one is not necessary. I just like to do that. So inside these general properties, the classes I would like to call most times or on a frequent basis, I would just put them here. So now I want a class called the btn /orange, and this class should just have background as var theme orange, and then border as var theme orange solid. You guys should not ask me anything about these things because I already told you to go and research about them in your CSS property assignment. So I hope that you guys have already come across this border thing before. All right. So when I save, I'll save that part. Are you guys don't copy this code?
Yeah.
All right. If you are done, let's move.
Yes. I'm done.
All right. So I will go to landing.html, and then instead of btn warning, I'll use btn orange. Once I use btn orange, I should have this. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on. So we've already done that first part. Now the next thing is this section. So if yours is not showing like this, you are wrong. Let's move on. So we've already done that first part. So now the next thing is this section. So we want to do this part. Choose your meal, unpack your box, and then create magic. So one thing you notice that their navbar is actually static. So let's go and do that. That one is just very normal. We'll just come to this part. We'll come to this part on the navbars, and then we'll do fixed dash stop, FIXED and dash stop. So in the navbar class, after the header tag, the nav class, just put fixed stop. Inside the nav class, just put fixed dash stop. So you should actually have that kind of thing there. So it's actually fixed up. So once you start appending things, you see that it's fixed. All right, so let's move on. So I will continue with my section. So now in my section, I will name this part. I will name this part. I hope I'm not too fast, guys.
No.
You're a little bit fast, though.
I'm sorry. All right, so let me go back. Have you copied it? Fix that stop. Have you copied this part? Stupid. Oh. Wow. The person that said I'm too fast. Where are you? Where are you at the moment now? Is that person still on this call?
Yes, I'm still with the BTN orange stuff.
Yeah, BTN orange. Yeah, right. It's BTN orange.
Yes, I've done that.
Now I had fixed up to the nav bar, to the nav header, to the nav tag. Sorry.
Okay.
So after the header
Okay.
tag, just add fixed up. All right. So that should be pretty straightforward. So now, this part is just explaining what the company does. So we'll create a class we'll create a main tag inside this section. We'll create a main with the class of what underscore we underscore do. I see what I wrote. A main tag with the class of what underscore we underscore do. A main tag with the class of what underscore we underscore do. Have you guys done that? Have you guys done that? I need you guys to answer me. Have you guys done that? Everybody, you can unmute your mic so you guys can like answer me like.
No.
Jeremiah, mute your mic. Samuel, mute your mic. Smog, mute your mic. I'm working on it.
Yes, done.
So
Okay.
Smog is done. Who's done again?
Samuel.
What underscore we underscore do. Let's go, guys. All right, you guys should have been done by now. Let's move on. All right, so after that, I'll create a div with a class of container. You guys might be wondering why I'm like writing this fast. So that if I just put dot, I'll press tab, and it's going to give me classes. It's because I'm using Emmet. So for Sublime Text.
Sorry. If you press what? Tab.
Yeah, if I press tab, it should be working on your system too. So if I press something like div.container, it's going to automatically call it a class. But then you'll not be able to do some advanced things I'm doing because I'm using an extension called Emmet on my Sublime Text. I'll teach you guys how to install it. Remind me next class. So I'll teach you guys how to install Emmet on your Sublime Text and on your Visual Studio Code.
Wow,
so
it's working.
This guy is straight.
All right, so let's go. So div class container, and then now I'll do div.row. So it's working, but then if you add hey smog, please like mute your mic. I'm really finding
I'm not the one talking.
Oh, who is talking? Who is that person now? Samuel, you're in the class now. All right, let's go. So div class role. Let's go. So div class role. Have you guys done that?
Yes, done.
Who is calling me? Hello, I can hear you. Who is that? Hello, who is that? Somebody called my name now. What is happening, IK? You're not following, Abi?
Okay.
What is happening, IK? Are you not following? Are you?
It's like the network, responding.
Can you like text me?
No,
So
I'm following you. Well, like if you could spread the MX.
look, I should slow down.
I am following you.
Okay, don't worry. IK, you can just mute your mic now. All right, guys. So let's go. So after the deep the rule, because I don't seem to understand what you're saying, IK, but then just mute your mic. Maybe you can just chat me up on Slack so I can view it. All right. So div class role. After the div class role, now let's move. So now we have two things here. So we have this path and then we have this path. So this part looks like it actually takes a couple of things and then this part. So I'll just do. Who can tell me if I'm going to use column D? Who can tell me what value I'll give this part and this part? Anybody?
What? Sorry. Which part or which part?
I'm using column of bootstrap. So what am I going to give? Sure, and what
These
am I
are
going to give this? Yes. What value am I
give
going
it
to give?
6.6.
Okay, 6.6. Is that smug?
Yes.
Okay, so Samuel, what am I going to give it?
Okay. I have no idea.
Who said he has no idea? Is that Samuel?
Samuel. Yes, this Samuel.
You don't have any idea? Okay, Jeremiah.
I'm actually still going through. That's why I actually raised the question the other time.
Okay, don't worry, you understand now. Jeremiah, what value do you think we should give it?
Can give it
4 what?
Into 4 places. You can give it 4 into 4 if you're using container fluid. But if you're using container, you can use rows column 6.
Okay, like 6. Is it 6.6?
Yes.
So what are you not talking about if I'm using column MD, column field? If I'm using container field, why you say I should give it 4?
You can give it 4 because of the space. So the space, the 4 will be for the first one, then the second 4 will be for this unpack your box, then the third 4 will be for choose your meal, then the fourth 4 will be for the last space. That's it. We don't want to use container.
Solid. All right, so some of you really understand it. Some of you see that thing that IK just said now, or who does finish? Yeah, exactly. You see that thing that Jeremiah just said now. It took me about 3 months before I even knew that Bootstrap could actually do that. So, and you guys actually already know it. So that's pretty much solid. So now let me explain it to you once again. So now I told you guys that the Bootstrap column is split into 12 on the screen. You have 12 on the screen. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. So currently we're using container, and then if you want to split into columns something, you can just use column the 6, 6. You can use column the 5, 7, because 7 plus 5 is 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. 4 plus 4 is actually 12, the way Jeremiah said it, and etc. etc. But then it just has to actually sum to 12. So now, using your eye and your discretion, you know that once a box is slightly bigger than the other box, you can use 7 and 5. If it's slightly bigger, you can use 8 and 4. If it's equal, like if the two boxes are equal by side seam, you can use 6, 6. If the two boxes are like equal in 3 places, you can use 4, 4, 4. So all those things actually add up like into the head, and then minus that, it actually helps a lot to achieving what I want to achieve and all of that. A reminder, Jeremiah, next time is just column 3 because so it has to be column 3 into 4 places to achieve. For it to achieve what you want. So guys, let's just try column 6. So I'll do code.md then 6. So now this column is 6. I'll do code-lg-6, code-lg-6. Don't worry, I will explain. And I'll do code-sm-6. Have you guys done that? code MD6, code LG6, code SM6.
Yes.
So now who can explain to me why I did LG and SM?
Okay, can I try?
Yeah, try. Who is about to talk?
Okay.
Oh yeah, let's go. Okay.
Okay, large screen. For LG, that is for large screen. Probably if you're using for a larger screen, such as television, marks, all these advertising marks on the road, like MTN marks, something like that. Then for SM is for probably your laptop. So the screen can occupy your laptop size automatically, something like that.
Okay, nice. Who again wants to try?
Yeah, let me try. Hello?
I can hear you. Who is about to talk?
Smog.
Oh yeah, let's go, Smog.
MD, the medium size, I think you should use that for the desktop and laptop. The LG for bigger screen, like a big monitor LCD screens, and the small size for mobile devices, tablet and the normal screen, the normal GSM screen, mobile devices generally.
Okay, so great. Nice. You guys actually like impressed me, but then some of you actually like taking it the wrong way. So now it's structured in 4 parts. So I would do. Yeah, try. Let's go.
Okay. We know that Bootstrap is broken down into Bootstrap breaks the screens based on their devices with breakpoints. So with the SM6 and large and the medium 6, you'll be able to target specific width sizes of the screen in order to adjust it.
Okay, great. But you can see that I've actually added like code as 12. Okay, don't worry. Let me just cut all those things and then explain it to you perfectly. So Bootstrap has breakpoints. Great, the way Jeremiah has just said. Or is it Jeremiah that has finished talking?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, so now we have specific breakpoints on your screen. So large is actually for bigger monitors like your projector, your large screens like your TVs and etc. SM is just for tablets. So tablets are mini tabs. They actually have like screens like that has landscape screens. That's what SM is for. So now the one that doesn't actually have any value or anything or any targets or any breakpoints is one that actually works mostly on mobile. So you can see I added code 12. So code 12 is actually going to work on any mobile screen, your GSM phone, your Infinix, your iPhone, your iPhone 6, your iPhone 7. Once you just put code 12, code 6, ordinarily without putting any value, it actually works. So now they've structured this CSS in such a way that if you just put one value out of these 4, it's still actually going to work. Like it's still actually going to work on perfect breakpoints. It's still going to be column 6 on large breakpoints. But then if you want to specifically give it a number on let's say large screen sizes, you can now say column 6. So that's why most of the times if you see some people code, they'll just put only column 6 and they'll forget about the other ones because they don't actually want a different value on some specific breakpoints. The only part they want value for is the medium breakpoint. So most of the times it's just the medium. Like for example, now if you want it to look like whenever we go on larger screens, we just want we want the picture to be bigger than the text. We can just do column 7 at larger screen. So then we become code LG-7. But then that aside, let's leave the column 6 like that. Now let's move on and then create another code div class. So I'll do div dot code-md -md-6. Don't try this; it's not going to work on the system. So code-lg-6 and code-sm-6 and code-12. So now this actually gives you the same thing, and then just copy that. So you guys should just copy that. I'm waiting for you. Just copy what you have on top and paste it. That shouldn't take a lot of time. All right. So moving forward, I'll just do an H3. I'll do an H3 and then I'll copy this text. Okay, so IK, you're asking me now that please can I spell the SW? I don't understand the meaning of SW, IK.
Software.
Can I spell
the software?
Can I
I think it's
can I spell the
about the
software?
extension you are using on your some blind text.
Okay, Emmet. So let me write it on your classroom channel. So Emmet, EMMET. So Emmet. That's it. So you guys can use package control to download this. So I'm coming. So let me just copy this so you guys can take it one by one. I'll do H3 and then I'll do P tag. So you guys should copy that. If you are not copying it, say I. To make it faster for the text, you guys can just go to blueapron.com. No, don't go there. I think it has some ref and the ref is long because I think this site is actually old. So I'm sorry for swiping like this. I'm sorry. All right. So you guys copy the text in the HTTP and text in the P tag. If you don't say I, don't wait for me to ask you now. Your time is wasting now. Everybody's. If you don't say I. Hello guys, if you don't say I. Hello.
What do I say if I'm not done? I'm not yet done.
Sorry, we are still copying.
Okay. Somebody say what do I say if I'm not done? Okay, so I'm waiting for you people. Alright, so let me just continue with code because it's just text. You can just use the remixium and then because I'll still probably copy the code and post it on your channel after I'm done with the class. So you guys can like do code compare. You guys can just compare the code. Alright, so now I'm going to import my image.
Okay, we should not. Or should we continue writing the code, or we
continue
should
writing the
just
code. Continue writing. I say continue writing the code. I want you to continue writing it. I'm not even going to copy the. I'm not copying the code on your channel again. Continue writing the code.
Calm down now.
No, I'm not going to actually copy it on your channel again because of some reasons. I noticed that as I copied a lot of you actually have the liberty to just not watch the video and then just copy the code and feel like you've already skipped the class.
You say, like me, that my laptop is having an issue now. I do watch the video, copy, and read.
Glue is not even helping the issue.
As surprising, I use glue.
The last call.
I use glue
on the last call. I'm not with my system, so I have to watch, copy the code, then follow the video.
I mean, you copy the code, then you now watch. After you didn't understand.
I watch, then follow the video. I saw to understand some things.
Let me tell you what you did.
So I'm done with the text.
You copy the video, number one. After that, you now saw some things that you didn't understand. I say, okay, let me go and watch it.
No. I watch the video, copy the text, then watch the video to remodify the code. Okay, because on the last call, I wasn't with my system. I wasn't on my system.
All right, so don't worry. I'll DM you the code when you need it. I'm not going to put it on your channel.
All right.
Yeah, I'll DM you.
Thumbs up.
And you tell me reasons why you want it.
How about?
All right, so let's go. So SRC. Now, in the SRC, we're going to source our image file. So now we have an image called find new. Am I correct? And that's the first image. So, and then it's inside the IMG folder. So now I'm just going to go into the IMG. I'll do just slash IMG slash find new dot the extension, which is SVG.
Shit.
What happened? Who does say shit? What happened to your code? Is everything clear?
Something like that.
Press Ctrl Z. Press Ctrl Z.
Sorry. Okay, the image source. Okay. I was saying the div after the row. All right.
All right, so great. So if you guys save now, because I hope you guys have been done. So if you guys save now and then you go to your landing page, you should be able to see this. You should see this on your landing page. Let me go back to the code. Are you guys done? No. Hello.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, done.
Can you help me with the link to the example we are using in the Slack?
What to take from? What do you want to take?
The link of the example we are following. This site we are following.
I'm asking you, what do you want to take from it?
The the text.
Now I want you to go back. I want you to go back to that code and then copy this text.
No, you are switching between screens, so I can't be.
Okay, I'll wait for you. Oh yeah, copy the code.
I'm done.
You guys cannot prioritize auto labor. Manual labor is the best because the moment you write it, the more you understand. If you copy and paste now, you won't know the stress that people went through writing it. Oh yeah, let's go. So if you are done, Ike, are you almost done writing this text?
I'm done.
Jeremiah, what about you?
That's it. I'm not done.
Is it for the text? This Peter.
Exactly.
You write slow?
I type really slow.
Okay, don't worry. Are you using Sublime Text or VS Code? Wait. Are you using Sublime Text or VS Code?
No, I'm not using Sublime Text.
You're using VS Code, have you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, type lorem, then press tab. Lorem, LOREM, then press tab.
Okay, I can use lorem text.
Yeah, you can use lorem text, but then shorten it so you can achieve what you want to achieve.
Oh, okay, then that will be fine.
Lorem,
so I don't need to be typing.
Just press lorem and then press. Have you done that?
Yes.
All right, so let's go, guys. Great one, Jeremiah. All right, let's go.
Sorry, Mr. Wonderful. Why are the alternative value? Why empty? The odds. I think that is empty.
Yeah, I'm not done. We never finished now. Boss.
Okay. Sorry.
All right, so in the let's just put find mail. And then in the class, I will just put m-auto. No ML auto, just m-auto. So m-auto means margin auto. So now if you save alt find mail class m-auto, if you save, you should have the image still like that. All right, so all right, so now if you're done with that, are you done with that? All these things are not meant to take you time. Just one minute, you're already meant to be done. Alt find mail class m-auto. So now let's go to the style.
Done.
All right, let's go to the landing.css. And then let's come to our what we do section. So now you come here and do this. You do what we do section. We do section, and then you comment it. So now let's write our what we do CSS here. All right. So the what we do, and then let's go. So what we do. So now what we do, I want what we do to actually have a margin on top. Margin top of what? Of 3 rem. So I want it to have a margin top of 3 rem. Yep. So yeah. So 3 rem is not enough. I want it to have 4.3 rem. So what we do should have a margin top of 4.3 rem. Then I'll do the what we do. Then the H3 text should actually be this text will be font size of 30px, and then a font weight of 800, and then it should have a margin bottom of 1 rem. The what we do for the p tag should have a font size of 16px. Color should be, anyway, I'll take this. Okay, sorry, don't worry, you guys will copy the code and I'll explain. So just wait, I want to have been done. All right, so let me take the color of this thing. I like this color. I like the way it's like grayish. Exactly. So I want this color. So I want the color to be this color. So let me copy the color on this place. So edit message. So that's the color. That's the hash color.
How about easy, bro?
So,
Easy. Easy, bro.
Don't worry. Wait, don't worry. That's what I told. Wait, don't worry now. I said don't worry. Calm down. You guys will copy. Wait, I'm trying to like give you these things one by one. Wait. So edit, and I'm not fast. I'm just trying to like set. I'm trying to set what is going to make you guys now ask me like a couple of questions. So now I want the color. So color to be this color, and then this next one should be this color. So this next one should be this color. All right, done. So I will have line height to be 1.6, and then that's all. So yeah, 1.6. So that's all. So now let me just recap. So now what we do is just going to be having like some couple of CSS properties. First, I want the font size to be a little bit big, like to be actually a little bit outspoken. Next, I want the font weight to like be 800. So it's going to have that weight, that like heavy font weight. Now I'm going to set the color as very light blue. So now that light blue is what I'm going to be using for dark. I'll be using it in place of dark. So I will take I will take this current color for H3, and then I'll call it my root. I'll say -- theme, then -- theme, then what should I call it? Should I call it dark or black? Let's say dark. So then I'll just come and say vert in black. All right, so I want it to also have a margin bottom of 1 rem, and then for the what we do p tag, that one I'm not sure the color is recurrent, so I'll just leave the color there. I'm not going to put it in my root file. So now I want the font size to be a little bit large, like 16px, and I want to have line height. So what does line height do? So you see the spacing between from this place, the spacing from this place to this place is what line height does. So it spaces out. So if I say the line height should be 3, this is where this text is going to be structured. So it's going to become I am a boy. The next text is going to start from here. Next text is going to start from here. So it's going to space. It's spacing between the words from up and down. That's what line height does. So you will see you possibly see the what's in it. You see the output. So you guys start writing code. When you're already done, just say I. Please don't forget to say I, so you won't keep me waiting. Hello. Hello. Hello, guys.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still.
Where are you guys on now?
What we do, P.
All right.
I'm done.
Who's that? Ike,
Smug.
Abby?
Smug.
Good. Good speed, guy. Who again is going to take the button? Someone is of the score. Obadina is Chukwu is of the score. Better didn't attend at all. Francis didn't attend. What is happening? Now you guys are calling yourself colleagues. I'm going to like text these guys over and over again. Like, text them how far. Because they're going to be missing out a lot. If
A message was sent on WhatsApp to every participant.
I said you guys should add me to that WhatsApp group.
I'm not the admin. Sorry.
Who is the admin?
I think it's Samuel Obadino.
Samuel Obadino.
Don't worry, I'll DM him. Don't worry, I'll DM him. I need to know what's going on. Why people are not actually attending.
No, Chukudi mentioned on Slack that his network is really disturbing him.
That's 1 out of 8 people. So what about the other people? What about Better? Is network disturbing him? What about Francis?
That color. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
That color. Okay. Or should I get it from Slack?
What is that?
The color that dark. I don't know the spec.
So yeah, I added
it.
I added it to the roots. See the color hashtag 303236. 303236. Okay. So I added it in the roots. Dash team dark, and then I added it in the roots.
Okay.
I know I'm actually rushing a lot. It's not my fault.
I'm done.
All right, so guys, let's move on. So now, if you go to your code and you reload it, it's not even actually pixel perfect yet, but we've actually achieved close to what we want to do. So you go to your code and you reload, you should actually see that. So now, let's go back to our team, our H3, and then make it 34. After we make it 34, that's the H3, and then the P tag should be 19. Yes, the P tag should be 19. So once you come here, and then
the font size is still twinkle.
Yeah.
As in the font size is still thick, as in dark.
It's not thick.
It's thick on my own system.
It's thick on your own system.
Yes.
Does it look good now? Huh?
Yes. It's okay. It's okay like this.
Okay. So next thing I want us to do, so you go to a site called fonts.google.com. So go to fonts, because as I just said about the font.
Font what?
Fonts, fonts.google.com.
Okay.
So everybody go there, fonts.google.com.
Wonderful.
Yes.
When you are taking care of the column, medium, large, you didn't add extra large. It's not necessary, or it's not always necessary.
What is extra large, please?
Like bigger screens.
Extra large, okay.
Or biggest, or something like that.
Okay, no, there's no extra large. So if you check the Bootstrap documentations, you will see just SM, MD, LG, and then no value at all. So you see code like code and then the number of the value like code 3, code 2, code 3, code 5, code 6, and then next one should be code SM then the value, code LG, and code MD then the value, and then code LG then the value. There's no code XL or code XLG. No, it's not there. So the
There's no
code
code
L,
XL.
eh?
You mean there's no code XL?
No, there's no code XL. So it ends in LG is all like screen. You don't actually have LG doesn't actually have. So that's everything. So if you want to take that some notification one by them, so you guys can like really understand it and then so you get.
Yes, I understand.
Do you understand? Alright, so let's go. So let me check. Let me check this place. We have three stars. We have so now if you come to front of Google.com, you see tons of fonts that we can actually use. So I would like us to use so let us use this font I like to use all the time. Okay, what you can actually do for us? This is a good bet too. Let's put all this together. All right, so let's add this font to our site. So you can see this add button. Can you see it?
Yes.
Can you guys see it? So I've added that
Yes.
font. I've added that font family, and then hello, sorry, I got a call from my iPhone. I'm sorry. All right, so let's go. So I've added that in font. I've added the font called int. So now I want to import it. So I'll import it. I will just you can use either the link import or you can use the style import. So now I would choose to first let me go and customize it because I need the light, I need the regular, I need the medium, and the semi-bold. I need the four of them. So now I'll come here and then I'll import. Can you see? I'll copy this import. Can you see? I've copied that import and then I'll go to my code. Right on top, right on top of this X, right on top of this wildcard, I will paste it. Do you guys understand? Yeah?
Yeah.
And then after that, I will create. You guys even remind me. So, who is that now? God, yeah. All right, so I'll call the body tag after that, and then I would, I would put font family inside the body tag, inside the body selector, font family, and then I'll call int HIND. So it's actually already here. So look at embed fonts, specify in CSS font family. So you can just simply copy this, and then you can just come and paste it here. So if you save it, so we actually have like imports. So this who can tell me in other words what this link is called? Is one name I usually call it.
What is called?
This link. Anything I'm actually importing online, what is it called?
No idea.
Is this CDN?
Very great, very good. So now it's called a CDN. Anything that you are bringing online into, as long as it's not local, it's called a CDN. So now we're importing the font by CDN method. So we want to use a font that will make our site actually fine because currently I don't think everybody has the same font. My own font is finer than all of these fonts, and it's because I already have a default font on my browser. So now I want everybody's font to be uniform. So if you save now and then you go on your site, you should see a font like this. Can you see now? Your font should have already changed to look like my own font now. That's fine.
Can you post the font on Slack?
It's a step. I told you guys to follow this, but you watching film. Jeremiah?
Your font. Find that font now. I'm seeing other fonts, yes.
Yeah, just search for indie.
Yeah.
Search for font.
Your own is finer than mine.
The name is Inch. Hind. Inch. Just search for font. Inch. Add the font. When you add the font, come here, customize.
Sorry, HING.
Hind. Can't you see my font?
Okay, Ind. All right.
And I come to customize, add light, regular, medium, semi-bold, and all of that, and then paste it. But then for the save, so for people that actually want to for people that want to grab the video after the classes, let me just drop it aside. Yes. So I've dropped this inside the channel, and that's it. It's there already.
Sorry, Mr. Wonderful. Hope you are uploading this video on the channel, Slack channel.
Yeah, Kelechi that will do that. So beg Kelechi
All right.
very fast.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, because of you. Okay, let's go. So I hope you guys can hear me because I'm pretty much far from my earpiece. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Like perfectly.
Yes.
All right, so let's go. So right now, I have margin auto. I have this is my column D, and then why doesn't it doesn't seem to come to the center? What is happening? So all right, so now if you add M auto, so currently now the font that we actually use doesn't is actually has this medium kind of feel. So let's add more additional size to our font. So instead of 34, let's use 36. Instead of 19, let's use 20. Or so let's use 21. So right there, right now, I think that should be all. So 36 and 21. So now go to your landing.html and then inside the image class, put d-block. D-block. D-block is for display block. So if you put d-block, you should have this now. Can you see? We now actually look like what we have on that side.
Sorry, can you go back? I'm somehow lost a little bit.
You push a clap on me. So d-block.
Where? Okay, yeah, I've seen it.
Add d-block to the image class. Oh my god. Yeah, so if you add d-block to the image site and then you save, if yours is not looking like my own, you are wrong. So yours should look like what is exactly on that side now. Can you see?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
So currently now, I want my image to be centered like around the center of that image. So now, let me come to my style. Let me come to my landing style, and then I will say H3. So H3 should have a margin top of 1.3 rem. So I'm sorry, you guys. I just use my eye to calculate the length I want, and then I'll just get the value. I'm not saying you guys must do that, but then as you move on in development life, you start learning to guess precise values or close to the value with just your eyes seeing it. All right, so margin top 1.3 rem, and that's all. Go back to the what we do. Instead of 4.3, you guys should use 4.7 because I don't think there's enough space. Instead of 3, use 4.3, use 4.7. So if my code is not large enough, let me make it more large. Are you done? If you are done, say aye, please. This one. It's 11:14, guys.
You are kinder fast. Sorry, we are trying to follow your pace.
I know. You even know to follow my pace. Like you want to, because we are going to finish that up to a reasonable extent before everybody will sleep. Because I'm tired now.
4.7. 36. All right. Wow.
All right, let's go. Giving you guys enough time. So let's save, and then you should see this. Okay, so nice. So now, go back to the landing or HTML, and then what you have from this row on top, from this row, copy what you have on this row, Control C, and then paste it. So copy what you have on that row. And then,
Easy, where?
okay, let me Control Z. I've Control Z. So now from this row,
Okay.
inside what to do, copy what you have, Control C,
Right.
and then paste it. So you do Control V, and when you paste it, you take what you have on this column D6, the one that I just pasted now, take what you have on that column D6, Control X, that's for cut, and then come on top of the image and then paste it.
Button.
So I'll tell you why we're doing that. So change file mail to unpack underscore box. Unpack underscore box. And then this one should be unpack box. Unpack box. That should be also. If you're not doing this, you're wrong. Who is counting 1, 2?
Sorry, I'm trying to count the div. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so your div is not closing well?
That is what I'm trying to do to avoid mistake.
Try. That's good. That's good. That's way not to do this. It's great. At least you understand your process. That's nice. All right. So it's a simple. What is that, Jeremiah? What's wrong
Your
now?
image. Nothing is wrong. Your image. I don't know. This dot
SVG, yeah.
Is I don't know what is different.
What's wrong with it?
What is different? Does it act as normal image?
Yeah, it acts as a normal image, but this time around you can now edit the code. So now if you go to your as you're inside your what is the name, your code editor now, if you click one of the image, you see the code for that image. Can you see? This is the code for the find mail image. This is the code that is making it show as an image.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's the difference between an SVG, a PNG, and a JPG. So an SVG actually shows you the code. So now you see some animations that if we animate images, it will be flying up and down. That's what we now call SVG. That's what we call SVG animations. So just pray that we actually have time, like once we're already done with this our 6-week class. If you guys are moving very accelerated, I'll teach you guys how to animate SVG perfectly. So once you want to animate an SVG, that's an image. For example, now if you want this food to be moving up and down around this food as an image, you can now do this SVG animation. It's very, very easy. I will teach you guys afterwards. So now if your image is not showing this way, you're wrong.
Sorry, can you go back to the code?
All right, so let me go back to the code. Where's the code here? Okay. So I think yeah.
Okay. Image unpacked box.
Hey guys, done?
Just a moment, please.
Oh boy.
Yeah, done.
Okay, nice. So we're not doing something correctly. Let me go back to the UI because we're like in my head now, we're like way off the UI. What did I say? Okay, we're close to the UI, but to me, we're way off the UI because we're not perfect enough. All right, so I will just do something now. I would go to this column D6, and then I will add an empty column D1. So I will do div dot co. So I will just do div dot co. Yeah, I will just do div dot co. And I'll do div dot co, div dot co, AXP dot col. Now come and change these guys, the value of these guys from 6. Now let me teach you how to use this. So when you do Control D, so now our light C, just with our light 6. When I light 6, I will do Control. Just wait. When I light 6, see our light 6 like this, and then our light 6, and then I will do Control D. So Control D is going to select all the 6 inside this platform, and I want to change it to 5. So I'll come back here. You see, that's why I told you that gradually learn how to use the editor. I can't do one day class to teach you how to use the editor. It's going to be as we continue. So as we continue the classes, we learn how to use the editor. So let me see if it gives us, if you copy the code, let me just see if it gives us the right. Which is exactly. So now it's giving us that test I want. Great, so good. Yep. It's good. It's good. All right, so you guys can copy the code. Yes, you guys are meant to be fast typers now. On our first
Sorry,
call,
I lied. Control D. Then I press 5.
So if you're using VS Code, it might be a different process because
it's not changing, no.
Are you using VS Code?
No, some line text.
Exactly, because you're doing the wrong thing. So now I light 6. Take your mouse and hold it and then over on 6 and press Control D.
Yes. Control D.
Yeah, if you're using Mac, use Command D, COMD, Command D.
Control D, I've done that.
So Control D, I light it until you reach the last number 6.
Yes.
Did it show you one very, very yellow, one very, very light yellow when you're lighting?
Every 6 is a light and the cursor is blinking in front of the 6.
Oh yeah, now press backspace and press 5.
By your backspace 5.
Did it convert everything?
Okay, all right, done.
Okay, well, let me first go and check if there's no 6 again on the platform before you go and edit the wrong 6. Okay, there's no 6 again on the platform. That's just the only place at the 6. So you have to. All right, so yep. So we should be good. So now add col div.col on top of the stuff, and then div.col under it. So we can achieve that correct flex. Okay, so if you are not done, you are wrong. Okay, so I will copy this div.role on top again. I'm not copying the second one down. I'll copy the one on top. That's the first div.role, and then what am I doing now? Copy the div.role on top. Yeah, sure. All right, so I'll copy the div.role on top, and then I'll come to this second one. I'll press enter, and I'll paste it. I'll replace find mail with magic, MAGIC, and then I'll replace find mail here to magic.
Sorry.
MAGIC. Don't worry, you copy it. Just wait. And who is that one that is scratching truth before you talk? All right, so great. Oh yeah, so what do you want to ask? You are confused.
Keep that lost, though.
It's just this code. We've never written much things. We've never started writing anything. You're just copying and pasting. You've not started writing JavaScript. Okay. Guys, you need to be fast. Like, you need to be like fast. Hey, 11:30. Serious student.
You can actually just rewrite and paste the code for us later on.
No, that's what I'm not. It's because of that thing that you said. I'm not even notified. If you DM me, I'm not. You watch the video again and then pause and
We
play.
are not hearing you.
No, nobody's there. No, I don't want you guys to be lazy because the point is if I give you the code, this Jeremiah boy will now go copy it and paste it and that's
No, actually, because of the time is getting pretty late. So, well, you just have to like look for a way to fast track the whole
yeah.
process.
Jeremiah is checking time. Who is somebody checking time? Yeah, you.
My own
Okay, I
laptop
have
battery
time.
is going down gradually.
I mean, my battery too is going very down.
Yeah. See students complaining.
They're not complaining. There is no light at my
Yeah.
hand since the past 3 days.
No. Sorry. Okay, don't worry. Sorry, I sorry that went. I'm sorry when I.
Not complaining.
Okay, don't worry. It's fine. All right, so you should have this. If you don't have this, you're wrong. So you should have this. If you copy this correctly, you should have this. So now let me go to that site and then take the necessary. Wait, just wait. I'll copy the codes for you guys. So let me just leave the necessary text on pack box. Let me replace it. We guarantee you. Let me replace it.
I think their own.
Yeah, tell me, because I want to keep the perfect. What happened?
H3 text is bigger.
H3, Abby?
Yes.
Okay, let me go and check what size they used. Thank you for bringing my notice to that, Jeremiah. Okay, let's check what text did they use because we are trying to build pixel perfect. So let's see what was their text. What was their font size? So let's check. So their font size was 46 at mine. That's too much. We can't do that. Okay, everybody make your font size 40. So let's do 40, guys. And then this P text should be 23. So 40, 23. So that's a 40, 23, guys. 40, 23. 40, 23. Jesus Christ. Wow. So 40, 23. if we go back to our what's the name? If we go back to our site now, we should have that. Yeah. 40. Now you see that there's actually not really much of a space difference from this top and this down. So now what you just do is you just simply do this. Just do for every of the let's go and check. So now for every of the row you can also add empty-3, empty-4. So every of the row, come to this next row, add empty-4, empty-4. Sorry. This row add empty-4, and then the last row add empty-4, empty-4. So empty-4 means margin top 4. Now if I go back to my site and I refresh, I should have this. Can you see? Now have this exam margin space in this thing. All right, so if you guys are done with that, good for you. If you're not done, you meet us on the road. Okay, so great. So now we are done with that section. So now where's the next section? So the next section is to build this part. So what is inside a blue apron box? What is inside a blue apron box? So I think we'll just keep that section for now and then just move to this plan part because I don't want to take you guys time. So we can't end the class by 12 today. So now let's work on this part. So now let me go to this apron and then download this last picture. All right, so let me download this last picture. Sorry. I'm not being a student. Copy out this. So and we compress and then gift. So I'll do gift SVG. All right, good. So gift SVG. I want to have that file. Put gift into image. Yep, so I'll give you guys gifts. So let's go. So I will give you guys the gift. So gift image img. So now let's go to our code and then let's add that section. So we're already done with what we do. So now there's one thing about this main section that you guys need to understand. So that's of Sublime Text is in Studio Feature Studio Code 2. But then see in Sublime Text, you see these arrows. If you come to this 50, can you see it small? For those of you that use Sublime Text, if you over on this arrow, you see like an arrow, a chevron down arrow. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yeah, so once you click on it, it's going to wrap up that thing.
All right.
Yeah, it's going to wrap it up to like the closing tag.
Yes, it's shrink everything together.
Yeah, it shrinks everything. So now let's go to the next section, which is main. Let's say main dot inside apron box. So inside underscore apron box, apron dash box. So we leave this one empty because we'll not be touching it now. And then move to the next section, which is main dot. Then let's work on start serving. So start serving. Yep. So now this is contained with the div container, div.container, with the div row, and then this one is going to be having a div dot. Going to be having a div dot o dash md dash 6, md dash 6, and then going to be having dot o dash md dash offset. So I will explain the meaning of offsets to you. So instead of adding this extra code, this extra div inside your main tag, so you know when we wanted to achieve that slim thing, we added this div class COL on top, and then we added this div that's class COL under. Can you guys see it?
Yes, we are following.
So this div that's COL just simply means div dash column MD1, because this one does fills the available column space. Can you see? So that's why we actually have like a slimmer space. If you go to our landing page, you see that we have a slimmer space here. It's the COL that's actually working on it. So now if you do an inspected element and then you inspect it, you see one COL there. Can you see? Can you see it, guys?
Yeah.
Can you see
yes,
COL?
Yes.
The COL is here. So now, same thing that is achieving also. Is achieving. So now let's go back to our code and then inside Blue Apron. So I will just add the image, and then I'll do dot slash img then slash gifts.svg. Have you guys copied that image from my Slack channel? Oh, you're not following me. You're waiting for me to paste the code. Class m dash auto d dash block. If you are doing it, it's for your own good though. I will still paste it. I will still paste the code, but if you are doing it, you're helping yourself, because there's no difference between you and.
Don't post the code though,
follow
please.
your pace.
You can't follow my pace.
You are too fast.
Yeah, I will wait. So starting, I'm coming. I'll wait. So starting. I just want to. So because I don't want anybody to sleep. That's the reason. So starting at 70. So let me just copy this text. Starting at 770 something per kg, and then we have no commitment. You can skip anytime as a p tag, and then we have choose your plan. So we have a button. I'll wrap this button inside p tag. I know what. Don't worry. I will just do button, and then I'll do class btn dash orange, and I'll do m dash auto. I'll do d dash block. Now do start and time. All right. So let me explain. I've never written much code, so there's probably nothing I'm explaining. So I just kept the image tag. I kept the h3 tag. Then the no commitments, you can skip anytime, the p tag, and then the button tag. So I will just naturally come to this row because I'll come to this column B6 and then give it text center because I want everything to come to the center. So you guys copy that. Let me get water.
Thank God, though.
Alpha. Guys. Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry. Are we still using Core MD6?
Are we still using what?
Core MD6.
Yeah, we're using Core MD6. What's wrong with that?
Oh, because I say it's been highlighted on your code.
It's been highlighted on my code. How? Okay, so I'm coming with. So the offset is not working. Okay, so I'm coming. Let me check the bootstrap doc. So, well, we can actually as well do it some other way. Let me just check the bootstrap doc. So for those of you that are following the documentation correctly, I won't lead you astray. So let me go to documentations and then let me just enter layout because I want to set that in offset. I want to put that in offset. So I'm looking for offset. So go offset. If you see offset, please tell me. For offset. So I think we need to end the call actually. So okay, offset. Who said better?
Small.
We're spending 30 more minutes, guys.
Tomato.
all right. Okay. You know what? Don't worry. Let me just put it because now I can't find the offset. I don't know how this. So let's do justify, then dash content, and dash center. So that should put I think it's correct. Okay. So starting at 89%. So just use justify, remove the offset. Now come to the landing CSS and then do instead of what we do. So now we've ended what we do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now do that and then want to start for start serving. So start serving. I want to start for start serving. So I want to start serving. I'll just go to my landing page and then do dots. Start serving. Now I'll just come to dots. See dots. Start serving. And then sorry. Why is it one time I made a mistake? Jefferson. So margin top, and I'll do 4.7 rem as usual. And then I'll just take the exact same thing I have here. I'll just take it and copy it here. Just replace. Start serving it. Replace what we do is start serving. So alright, so let's copy that and that should be all for the class. So you should have this.
Yeah.
If you're done with that, just ask me any question because I want to go out of the corner.
Yeah, Mr. Wonderful. I noticed you were using REM. Is it?
REM is a standard. REM is a standard measurement for. Don't worry, I'll explain to you next week. I don't want to keep you guys waiting.
All right.
So the difference between REM
and PX.
The difference between REM, M, PX, VH, percentage. So now it took me a longer process before I even knew when and how to actually use this thing. So REM actually works very perfect whenever you're actually trying to get a set of pixels, especially for text, for height. So now pixel actually works perfectly if you're trying to set a position, like for example, position absolute, position fixed. VH actually works if you want to set a fixed height on any screen on the board. For example, if I want to set the height of this thing to be 100, like it should actually fill everything. I can use percentage of VH. I can use RAM or EM. I can use PX, or I can use I think there's VM or something. So a couple of things. I will just explain all of those things to you. I know you guys are tired. So any questions for me, guys?
See you Wednesday. Sorry.
I can hear you. Who is talking?
Smug. Should I send my link to my assignment to you directly, as in DM on Slack?
Okay, so one more thing. Yes, just DM to me on Slack. So one more thing.
Right.
Go to your header section _ .welcome section and the H1. So I want to add the font size. So font size should be 50 px. Yep. Sorry, make it 48. Oh, sorry, make it 46. 46 is better. So 46 px for the H1. So the header section .welcome section, then H1 should be 46 px. Yeah, and then the weight, the font weight should not be 500. It should be 700. Yeah, so you can have something like this. I think 700 is too much. Let's make it 600. Yep. So H1 font weight 600, margin bottom, and then if you are done, you guys should just tell me. So I think I'm done with today's one. So I'll just copy the whole code and then go to your search, create new code /snippet. Now paste it. God, if you copy this thing without doing it, let me send it. Exactly. That's even the best. I'm sorry for you. Like that's try the best thing. So this is the HTML. Let's create snippet. I know once I'm dropping it, somebody has got to go and copy it. It's good boys. All right, so I'll come here. I'll create snippet again for the CSS, and I'll say landing CSS, and then I will just want CSS. So okay, CSS. So create snippet. So great. I think that's all for now. I hope you guys actually enjoy the class. Is there anything you want me to work on? Am I not teaching you guys goodly? Am I abusing you guys a lot? What am I doing that you guys don't like? These are no ballot. Anything?
Maybe you create a form for that. Maybe
like a feedback form.
Yes,
okay, very good.
So we can express ourselves better then.
Okay, I know. Maybe I'll just use an anonymous engine like Heroes Card, so you guys can chat me up without me knowing that you guys talked about me. Because I know that somebody like Jeremy want to say, "Sir, you are very, very worst." I know that a lot of people want to abuse me, but don't worry, you guys do that. You abuse me, I will give you Curious Cards. It's good. I'm just doing this, guys. I'm doing this for you guys. What do you say? Let's share the grace, Abby.
Yes,
all right,
Please,
all right, so guys,
will you also drop the link to
the link to the main site?
Yes.
I don't want you guys to see the main site. Smog.
It's not me. It's not me.
Who is not singing? Great. All right. So blueapron.com. I don't want you guys to own that site, but it's fine. Just for referral. So that's the site. Is the site for referral.
My one review would be that you are being stingy with a lot of resources.
What do you say? I'm being stingy with a lot of resources. No, I'm just trying to make you have a learning pattern. Because if I give you now, you guys will start being ahead of the class. Some of you that like being forward, I'll not trigger that forwardness in you and all of that. So the point is, no, I'm trying to like make the structure there. Because I don't want to come next class now. You'll be like, sir, why using margin 3? We use margin 4 in the sites. And
So
I don't want
to take the next class then already finish the example.
move
No,
to
no, no, no,
something.
no, no. If you finish your example, it's fine. I don't care. But I just don't want, whenever I'm teaching you guys in next class on how to finish it, somebody should tell me, they use 6 in the sides. Why are you using 4 here? Please explain. All those very absurd things that because we're trying to imitate something. I don't want us to imitate the code. I want us to imitate what we're saying. Do you understand?
All
So
right.
that's the main reason why I don't want to. But then if you still want to share the link, I'll share the link on your Slack. If you guys are, I'm not being stingy. If I've been stingy with a lot of resources, plenty things that you guys do not know. But I've told you, I told you guys to go and learn BEN. I'm not even sure most of you checked it out because that's what I used to name our classes. Yeah. So if you review this, that's what I used to name our classes. So I think that's all for now. This is the site for the example.
All right, so thank you so much, everybody.
Is that Kelechi?
Yeah, you guys have done well. I have slept and woken up and slept and woken up and slept and woken up, and you guys are still here.
Are you serious?
Really?
So I'm excited about this. Your enthusiasm is good enough to keep us going. So more of this. We're going to post everything as much as we can. My battery is even down, so once it is up, I'm also going to post the video, so you can look at it. If you can allow me now, I'll do that. But thank you so much, everybody. Any other thing that you need to know, we can talk on Slack, right? So if you guys are not,
my DM is not open. My DM is not open.
Mr. Wonderful.
I'm
going to sleep.
Go ahead and talk on Slack. All right, I'm ending this call now. I think we have done well. I think this is almost, I don't know, almost.
Today is almost 12.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. All right, so guys, enjoy.
Good,
I've left already. So I've stopped my
sharing. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Yes.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I've ended the meeting, guys. So bye.
Bye.
And